100 meters. Speaking of excellence, Frank and I were talking just a second ago. I don't know of any time in the United States when a high school 800-meter race has been run where the average time of the runners has been under 1 minute 50 seconds. Unheard of.
There are a lot of meet promoters in Europe who would love to have this field in their competition. I mean, this is a world-class field, and it's high schoolers.
Arnulfo Peat is from Brooklyn, the United States. Marlon Jones from Bartonville, Illinois. Wilson Kipketer from Kenya. Clevon Claire from Jamaica. Joseph Chepsiror is living in Iowa, has been for the past year, but is also from Kenya. There you're seeing Wilson right there, Kipketer. He has run 1:46. His time is almost exactly as fast as the American outdoor record of George Kirsch's. This young man goes to St. Patrick's High School, run by the Christian Brothers in Eton in Jamaica. It's 230 miles north of Nairobi. There's Mark Sesay, and he is quite a story. He lives about 200 miles north of London, and some of the other British athletes were saying, just as we have accent problems in this country, understanding north and south, he said, we have a little trouble understanding him. He lives 230 miles away from London. There you see on the outside Ernesto Perez, who's run 150, ran well at the Golden West meet from Newark, New Jersey. Excellent talent here. All the athletes here have run 150 or faster.
And it would be impossible to pick a favorite. You just could not do it because they're all within a second and a half. Even though Wilson Kipketer is that much faster, it may be difficult for him to duplicate that today.
You're looking at Perez running for the West Side High School. Number 219 running with him. There'll be two people in that lane on the outside. 9 athletes in all. James Wilson from Greensboro, North Carolina. They will run in turns until they get around to the back stretch. Then they can break in. The pace is moderate right now. No one has gone out at a burning speed. Let's see who grabs the lead.
It looks like Kipketer may get it, but everyone's very reluctant. It's Peat on the inside taking the lead. Then Kipketer finally decides that he wants it.
Wilson Kipketer is in red on the back stretch. There you see them all bunched up. The pace very reasonable. I'm surprised someone didn't go out harder than this.
But that will make for a very good overall time because the tendency is to go out too fast. It doesn't look like they're running very quickly, but they're going to be 51 or 52 seconds for the first 400 meters. This is a quality field.
Chepsiror in blue. On his inside, running from Kenya, is Kipketer. The two went to school a little over a year ago. The man in blue has 46-second 400-meter speed. He's just 18 years of age, so he's comfortable with a moderate pace because he's confident of his kick.
And here at this point in the race, it's very important to be positioned well, and the two Kenyans right out in front. Sesay from Great Britain right behind them. They ran tactically the best in the first lap. Now you wait. Now you see who goes. It's a waiting game. Who's going to go? Who's going to go? Who's going to go?
A slow 55.9 for the first 400 meters. We have 200 meters left to go in the race. Look at these guys fly down the back stretch. And there you see Perez still in the race in green. Up in the lead, it is Kipketer, and it is also Chepsiror on his outside. Sesay from Great Britain is in white, trying to round the bend and see what he can do here in the home stretch. They swing wide. It's Sesay on the left in white. In blue in the middle is Chepsiror with a great speed I mentioned. It's Sesay, Chepsiror down the straightaway. The two of them right to the finish line. Mark Sesay from Great Britain wins. What a finish. What a last 400 meters, Frank.
Tremendous. The British do not send athletes overseas unless they're ready to run. And Sesay really tactically ran a great race. Came off, went wide enough so that as they drifted out, he wouldn't be impeded, and he just drove for the finish line. This is mental here. This is not strength. This is mental tenacity.
The second half was faster than the first half, 55.9. Then they ran 54.1, unofficially 1 minute, 50 seconds. Mark Sesay, the winner. Joseph Chepsiror was second. Wilson Kipketer from Kenya was third.
800-meter. He comes all the way from Great Britain. Mark Sesay. Mark, great race. Congratulations. Bye. Let's take a look at the tape here. You came down the final stretch. You were looking strong, and as it finished, you were in the first place lead.
Yeah, coming down the last bend, I thought to myself, well, this Kenyan, he's done 146.5, so I thought to myself, well, get after him, you know. I got level with that other guy and just digged in and I got it.
Okay, this was your first trip over here, and you had an unexpected stop. Tell me about that a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to fly to Chicago on the Saturday, but when we got to Heathrow Airport, where we're flying out from, it was cancelled. So we had to go to New York and stay there overnight. So It was good in New York, you know. I've never been to America before, so it's a great experience.
Okay, congratulations. Got to see New York City and win the 800. Great trip, okay?